Hello and welcome into another Gran Turismo 7 video. In this one, we have a Honda CRV, a black edition vehicle. And once again, this is another video. So I had two videos in this recording process that actually has no commentary, so I'm trying to spitball this on the fly. So I'm sorry if as I blind everybody with the headlights. Also, sorry if my commentary is a little off from what it normally is in these videos. But yes, this is one of the newest additions to the Gran Turismo 7 garage, if you will. The lineup of vehicles that they have on there, some kind of fancy looking headlights and some blinkers on this one. So so this is a Japanese ride. You can see the steering wheel is on the right hand side of the vehicle. But with that being said, for this being a Japanese ride, there is some cool things. As you can see, the rims here have a bit of a decent little design to them for being the stock rims, and that's as kind of one of those things with Japanese vehicles. They tend to have it's either really cool looking rims or very very basic rims, depending on the type of car there it is. And there's also chrome on this, so there's actually a nice little chrome design going around the bike kit of this SUV. On top of that, too, this is an SUV. We don't get too many SUVs in Gran Turismo. Usually, it's very kind of either sports car or just very car focused for Gran Turismo. But we got a truck and then this SUV in the newest lineup of everything. And even the rear lights here, they almost look like neon signs. I think that looks pretty cool, along with the turn signal there. So it's like almost like two neon strips going through the back end of it. So yeah, it's a Honda. It's a all-wheel drive. Yes, the Black Edition HEV. I think I don't want to say what year this is because I always get it wrong unless I just am checking it out in game. But yeah, so. First things you can kind of notice is that the seats are regular padded seats. I don't think they were leather, but you can also see that. So this is a little bit of a newer vehicle, so it does have like a all digital display. Oh, and this is an EV, so there is a battery. So it's a hybrid. So regular engine and then also a electric engine. You can see there's the touchscreen in there, and just lots of little dials here and there to go along with the touchscreen. Well, I don't know if it's a touchscreen, but it's a display anyways in there. So yeah, it's again the newer design, a little bit more technology in it, and it's got a push button start. I've been noticing a lot of the European vehicles, the newer ones. Like if it's within the last 10 years, a lot of vehicles are starting to have push button starts instead of key starts, which is a growing trend. It seems like since all these vehicles on Gran Turismo is actually photo laser scanned in, however they do it with that. It is very interesting to see in just how much technology, the newer technology, is going into all these. So lots of buttons on the steering wheel, as you can see there, when it comes to controlling everything that is on the screen over there, and then also your hot and cold for your left and your rights. You can control it off from the dashboard. You can kind of control it off from the steering wheel there. So again, just a lot of customization, but also a lot of tech being built into this. So door controls over there, of course, and I think that was like a little speaker up there, and there was one on each side. But yeah, again, commentary is going to be a little distracted on this just because of not recording this live. But a little bit of the storage space down below. So the one thing that I was definitely noticed about this, for this being a Japanese ride, being a Honda, this felt very almost like American made. It just like I don't know, outside of the steering wheel being on the opposite side, it just felt very roomy and cozy inside this SUV. Lots of lots of leg room and foot room in there. So Yeah, pretty cool ride overall. And again, just having it in VR is always a treat to be able to see. But yeah, it's just everything in this felt very normal. And except for if you read on the dashboard, it's actually in Japanese, which, if the steering wheel was on the left hand side, you would probably think this is maybe even American made. Again, it's just very, um, I don't know, just something about it just feels very normal. It's like every Japanese ride kind of has that one thing that's like, oh, they do that over here in Japan. That's a little bit different than what we do in the States. So yeah, this one just again really wasn't anything that was jumping at me so much like that. But yeah, SUV in Gran Turismo 7, pretty cool. So with that being all said, I think it's time to maybe get up onto the track and get checking out just what we got here. I am trying to. Okay, there we go. All right, driving part of the video, of course. So, taking this Honda SUV out on the track. The thing that I can say, again, I won't be doing commentary or this whole thing, but definitely one thing that sticks out in mind from when I was driving this was if I remember right, I think the SUV, it was. Yeah, it was a little loose on the road, which was kind of interesting for it being an SUV. Normally, you get a little extra grippage out of the tires, and I don't know. It just seemed like this one for some reason, and there was even racing soft tires on it. For some reason, this one it was kind of sliding a lot, so I had to figure out just how much pressure I could put on the pedal without it kind of fishtailing or sliding off the track and such. But yeah, with a little bit of work in it, of course, you can get it up and run, just fine tuning it. But yeah, the Honda Black Edition. If you listen closely in this too, you'll hear you can actually see the battery on the left hand side of the little heads up display there. So we have both a fuel gauge and a battery because, of course, it is an EV, but it's a hybrid. So again, once I stop talking, you can hear the engine run, and then if you listen very closely in the background, you can kind of hear the whistle, or maybe even hiss, if you really want to say that, of the electric motor kicking in more or less on acceleration and the downshift and upshift, than on this, just cruising. So it's an interesting thing seeing that both of them. There is one other hybrid vehicle on here that I was using, which was one of the fancy sports cars, and that one actually ran where the battery would run out first, and then it would go over to gas power, the regular gas powered engine. So a couple different takes on the different. Not every single car is running the exact same. This is a simulation game after all for Gran Turismo. And then, it being in VR, you can look around the vehicle while you're driving and everything. Super cool. But yeah, I'll let this go. Check it out. And again, this car is part of the newest free update for Gran Turismo 7. And yeah, be on the lookout for a few other videos from this latest update on the channel. And of course, subscribe for more and all that good stuff. So yeah, I will see you next time.